So we just want to throw that out there. If you're struggling to go overnight with fasting, then maybe you need to help support gluconeogenesis in your body with some of these supplements. Welcome back to the podcast, Fasting, Food, and Faith. I'm Brianne Sims, RN.
I'm Dr. Sam Sims, nurse anesthesiologist.
And today we're talking about something interesting.
We're always talking about something interesting.
Okay, that's true. But today we're talking about gluconeogenesis.
All right. So what is gluconeogenesis?
Yes.
Gluconeogenesis is what your liver does to turn fat into sugar, because sugar is energy. And so when you deplete your sugar stores with fasting, your body has to go after your fat and turn it into sugar. It turns into ketone. You get ketones too, but it's an energy source. And so you're trying to create a bunch of glucose, and your body is working on that. And so there's a process to do that. And your liver needs certain things to make that happen.
Right.
And gluconeogenesis is, it breaks down amino acids, alanine, into pyruvate. And then pyruvate uses magnesium and B6 to turn it into sugar, turn fat into sugar. So that works great for me. Even though my blood sugar, when I do long fast, can get in the 70s, I have ketones too that help me keep my energy up. So there's blood sugar and then ketones. So, and when I check my cholesterol is either low or normal. So every single piece of fat that is getting put into my bloodstream is getting turned into energy without issue.
Right.
For me. I have an issue with B12, and so I have to take some B12 because my platelets can get low, so there's something different there. But what we're finding is when Brianne does a long fast.
Yeah, so I have struggled to fast overnight forever. My body does not easily go into ketosis, and I feel horrible when I fast past like 24 hours when I have to go overnight. And so this last long fast that I was doing, my blood work showed that my blood sugar was low, like 53, which is, I mean, as a nurse, like I would probably treat that in a diabetic patient.
Right, but you also have ketones to give you some energy.
Right,
clearly.
Exactly. But like I have so low energy and can barely function when I'm fasting, and kind of feel like I'm going to pass out, like a lot of these things. So I've struggled with the long fast where he's just like flying through it, and I've been so upset about it because it's not fair that his body so easily wants to do those things and mine does not. And so we started doing some more research into this.
Well, we also got your lab work.
Yes, and we got my lab work so that we knew what was going on. Because when I do long fasts, all of my lipids go up, like way high, which is kind of like...
So there's a lot of fat in your bloodstream.
Yes, so my body is pouring fat into my bloodstream.
So it's breaking it down.
Yes. But is it turning it into sugar and keeping my blood sugar up? No.
No.
So what is the disconnect there? The disconnect is that my body is struggling to perform gluconeogenesis.
And your magnesium was not just slightly low.
Yeah, and my calcium.
And your calcium. So you have slightly low calcium, slightly low magnesium. And so we're already taking biotin. So we're already getting B7. But...
So I know I'm getting plenty
and you're taking lots of magnesium.
Right, I am taking tons of magnesium. So I know magnesium's not the issue. I'm taking beef liver, so I'm getting the biotin. So I know that's not the issue.
Mm-hmm.
That also has the
B12.
B vitamins in it, mm-hmm. B12.
So the thing that you're most likely missing is an amino acid.
Right.
And the reason why I probably have more is because, well, I have more fat on my body, and I have more, because I was heavier, I have more skin on my body, which I've depleted and shrunk up. But loose skin has amino acids in it. And autophagy is going to go look for those things. So my body is able to find that on myself, but your body is not able to find it as efficiently as mine.
Right.
And so what we are discovering is that there are things that you may need to supplement in order to help your body out. So what we've decided to do for Brianne now is give her, when she does a longer fast, is give her some amino acids so she can have her pyruvate, because that's necessary for her to then be able to have gluconeogenesis. Because we already know she has the fat because her cholesterol's high.
Right.
She's already taken the magnesium. So how's that? We're already taking B7,
Yeah.
right? But there's something missing, and the thing that seems to be missing is the fact she's not consuming amino acids, and her body's not being able to easily find that on her body that it is able to find on my body. Now, those amino acids don't come from the muscle mass, so I want to be clear about that. Now we've decided we're going to start supplementing some amino acids when you do a longer fast, and you've tried that. And how is that? How have you felt when you had the days that you've had amino acids on a longer fast?
I feel like it's made a big difference. Like, I've been able to go for a walk in the morning and have more energy during the day. I still need to rest in the afternoon some on these long fasts, but it's already making a difference.
Yeah.
So, and decreasing my cravings for protein and cheese, which were kind of through the roof. So, and I think I was craving those because my body needed them to
Yeah, there's a lot of protein in cheese.
Gluconeogenesis.
And your calcium's a little low, so you're also like there's protein in cheese and there's also calcium in cheese.
Yeah.
So I mean that's another portion. So you have to look at okay why, and so that may be something we need to look at is like if you're having certain cravings when you're long fast, what is the nutrient that your body is craving in that?
Right. What are you needing in order to keep your body in ketosis and functioning properly?
Yeah.
So that you can supplement with that, so you can continue your fast. So.
And it wasn't unsafely low; it was just a little low.
Yeah.
So, but that would make sense. Like what food? If you're craving a certain food when you're fasting, there's probably something in that food that's a nutrient that you could just supplement.
Right. So, yeah. So it's making a big difference, and so we just want to throw that out there. If you're struggling to go overnight with fasting, then maybe you need to help support gluconeogenesis in your body with some of these supplements.
Plus low energy.
Yeah, plus the super low energy.
And we also have a little breath thing that tells you if you're in ketosis, and we're both in ketosis, so we know that's working.
Clearly.
The process is working, it just isn't working as efficiently as it could for you, and so you need a little extra supplement.
Right, exactly, because I'm not feeling as good as I could be feeling during a long fast. We're going to take a quick moment and share with you how we got started and some free resources that are available to you.
We want to tell you how we became fasting experts. We tried to lose weight all the ways it told you to for over 10 years and just stayed heavy and didn't get healthier and got frustrated and got sick of it. And then she told me about fasting and I said, no way. And then we did it and it was so successful that now we teach people how to do it.
Yeah.
We learned a lot of things, learned a lot of research, and I have to be proven that it's right, and I did prove it was right, and so now I can help you, Brianne can help you, we can help you be successful. We have a website called kingdomfasting.com. That's where you can link to our podcast. You can get our free 5-day challenge to fast for your first time. You can get calendars, and you get a jumpstart guide. And if you still have more questions, you can reach out to us, and we will meet with you. And you can schedule an in-person meeting or a video chat at the bottom of our page, Schedule Me. So if you're doing a long fast, we recommend that you get baseline blood work.
Yes.
And we recommend that you get blood work if it's your first time, during several times. No matter how, at least every week. But if you've done it a long fast frequently, we've done 14s before, so we know that our body can handle that. So I usually get my baseline day 1, and then I usually get day 14, and then every week after that.
Yeah, if you're doing super long fast.
And know where you can adjust. If you're not feeling well or anything like that, you can always stop fasting. You can get it more frequently than that and see if there's things you need to adjust, especially when you're new to it.
Exactly, especially when you're new to it, especially when it's your first long fast. I would definitely recommend getting that blood work and checking on it to see if there's any adjustments that you need to make in your supplements while you're fasting or your vitamins.
So knowing that you need to get your labs, if your labs are off and you need to adjust them, we are designing a thing where you can actually get supplements based on what your specific needs are during your fast. If you have problems with gluconeogenesis, then we're going to have a link for that. If you have problems with your platelets, we're going to have a link for that. Some of these are easy. Hey, my magnesium is low. Take magnesium. But some of them are a little bit complicated. Like, how do I get pyruvate? I need alanine to get pyruvate so I can have gluconeogenesis. So those things are kind of complicated. My platelets are off. Well, I need B12. Okay. So these are all things that you can utilize that we can help you
adjust your supplements based on your lab work. Thanks for joining us on this episode of Fasting, Food, and Faith. We would love it if you shared this episode with your friends and family, especially if they're thinking about doing long fasts.
Happy fasting.